What is going on, everybody? Sliding Dutchman here, and as you can see in the background, we've got the new cars. The new update just landed, and I wanted to go through the list of cars, and I wanted to go through what is with the update, the new tracks, the new stuff. So let's just dive right into it. So here we are with the new cars, the whole list. The Alpine 110, A110, sorry. The old and the new one, the Audi R8, the Tommaso Pantera, if I pronounce that right, Dodge Challenger, Ford Mustang Mark 1, the Gran Turismo FT 500TA, which is an open wheel Formula 1 based kind of car, Lamborghini Aventador, the Subaru WRX STI Isle of Man time attack car. And then we have Dai Yoshihara is FD car, Formula 1 drift car, the Toyota Supra Mark IV and the Toyota MR2. Then we have the Blue Moon Bay, which has now an infield layout, A and B. Both can be driven in reverse, so in total we have 4 new layouts on that track, which, well, I'm excited about. Looks driftable. Then we have the new races. We have American races, the Beginner League, Stars and Stripes. We have Division GT car races, and we have the open wheel Formula 1 type of races. Also, Sunday Cup has some extra additional races. The Porsche Endurance races has an extra race. So with all the previous groups that they added extra races. So not only these 3, but they're like, I don't know how many extra. A lot. Then we can drive Monza circuit at the circuit experience. So do that just bit by bit and completely master the track, or learn to master the track. Then we have the snow themed scape photos for the people that want to make that perfect picture with the favorite car in a nice place. And we have some Volkswagen related spots to escape photos, basically, to make photos. Then we go to the cars, of course, because there's been a lot of debate going on what is the shadow of the car, and I've just checked out a few, and there's already some differences. So we just start at the front, American cars. Ford Mustang, Mach 1. Cool car, 50,000. I'll buy it. I will buy anything. If I can afford them, I will buy them all. Wait, I need this. And then, if you can hear a cat on the background, that's mine. I'm sorry. It's that time of year. I don't know what color to go for, really. Kinda like this color, it's period correct. Go for it. So, yeah, an older Mustang in the game. Very cool. Change to this car now, yes. Just so it's on top of my garage list. A Dodge Challenger, I presume, yep. So there's gonna be some Dukes of Hazzard versions of this car, even though it's not the Charger, but it's close enough, so people will make the replicas. I think also this orange is one of the... Green is cool, purple is cool, but it makes it more of a Barracuda look. Just going for the orange, nice and classic. You can always change colors afterwards. Okay, cool. I'm liking it so far. So that were the American cars. Then we head over to Europe, where most of the cars are. A new Volkswagen. Well, it's not Volkswagen has a new car. One of the things, the related spots of Volkswagen. So yeah, I should put my Honda here, just to provoke him. What the hell is that for thing? Okay, so new spots to make pictures of your cars, and presumably you can only use Volkswagens, VWs. Excuse me. Audi, very clear from the silhouette. There was not really that much discussion about this car. Everybody knew it was this one. Cool. And then I'll buy it in... I hate these views. You're always looking to the car from the front with the headlights on and you don't see what... This sucks. No, not just black. Yeah, just for the silver. Like I said, you can always repaint the body. Not the interior though. Now I'm thinking, should I've gone with the red interior? Too late. Alpine. They had two new cars, which the old one I thought was cool, but the new one I don't really care that much about. Because the old one is cool because it's old. And the new one, it kept a bit of the styling, but it's new type of styling. And well, people that follow my channel, if you regularly watch my videos, you know that I have no real sympathy for or connection with newer cars. I'm all about the 80s, 90s stuff. You know, back in the day when they still were able to put character and everything into a car instead of just aerodynamic shapes, blobs. How does the rear look? Yeah, just go for white. Want to see the rear? Round headlights, big tail lights. Sorry. The only thing was, if you just if you just looked at the car from the front in the silhouette, it had that headlight and then a little round headlight in between. And I was just hoping that they fucked up the silhouette and that it would be a Toyota Soarer, but of course not. I knew that, but for just the front end, it was a discussion possible about what car it's gonna be. But unfortunately, of course not. Of course not if you see it like this, but and a new Lamborghini, the Aventador, if I'm not mistaken. Because if you have this one, then this one is completely different. Same as with newer cars. I mean, these hypercars, they just don't do it for me. This thing looks like a jet fighter, so it's gonna get the color of a jet fighter. Or something. Okay. Last one of the European bit, I think. Yeah. Tomato, whatever. Tomato. Whatever you like to call it. I'm not familiar with this car. I thought even it was American, but apparently it's European. Never really heard of the car. Well, the name Pantera is familiar, but heard it before. The colors is a bit. Should we go for white, grey, mustard? Yep, old school colors always work. Nice. And then after this, we're gonna, of course, drive every single car. Don't know if I'm gonna make it one big video or just split it up, showcase the cars, driving the cars. Now we come to one of the favorites. Oh, the MR2. Get ready for some liftoff oversteer. Really, really happy they put this car in the game, because I don't know, 90s Japanese sport cars, perfect. The color I don't know yet, but I'm just gonna have like 10 of these versions presumably, with race and drift liveries and whatever. It's rear-wheel drive, it's mid-engine though, but it's rear-wheel drive, so it should be good to drift. I mean, there's a few Ferraris mid-engine that are good to drift. And then, next to the Mark IV Supra, we have the Mark III Supra, which I also happen to really like. Still don't know which one I love more. I think the 4th generation Supra, but this is still such a beauty. Pop-up headlights makes up a lot for a car. Nice. Only one color, but then again, this thing will be purchased like 10 times in different colors, different. Should see how many GT86s I had, because before the update that was the only reasonable car to drift on, and I just bought like so many. Another very, very cool car, talking about the A86, GT86. It's, oh no, first, the WRX. I've recently seen this video and I was like, whoa, that's pretty cool, and 6 speeds going over the track, and now they put that car into the game, so pretty cool. Think can be a very, very good car for the Nürburgring or something. Just keep it stock as is, and then just with your mates blasting it over the Nürburgring. But now, for us drifters, the Falcon Tire Turn 14 Distribution BRZ, otherwise known as the drift car of the Dai Yoshihara. And I like that the exhaust is sticking out of the bonnet, so we might see some flames on the downshifts and stuff like that. Look how wide the body is. I mean, we don't have to put on our big fender flares. It's been done. It's on there. We don't have to do it ourselves anymore. Very cool. And I'm curious in terms of, because this is a legit drift car. This car is built for drifting. Is this car better for drifting than the other cars? Because it's like pre-set up, or I'm curious. And how much power does it run? So 400,000, but I want to have one original, one self-made, so I'm gonna buy it 2 times, at least. But damn, that thing is sexy. Can't wait to drive it. And then the final car, which a lot of people thought it was the lightweight company or whatever it's called, the Rocket, or it was the Lotus 98T or something. Don't shoot me on that, but we all know which car I was talking about, the Ayrton Senna most popular car, but it isn't. It's a Gran Turismo Formula 1 car, and a lot of people had this one wrong. Well, the silhouette is like an open wheel, and nobody exactly knew which one it was, but I don't know, I kind of like that they're doing their own thing. They're gonna be sick liveries for this though. Kinda like it. Studio. 1 million, whatever. I can cope with that. I'm now at 15 or 14 million, so I'm ready for another update. Yeah, 14 million. Doesn't matter. So, yeah, let's check it out. The new cars. Oh, they also added the escapes photos. I wanna quickly go through that. Snow scenes. Perfect place for a slammed Lamborghini to put it on. Some cool shots. And then, yeah, I don't really care about these photos, and then every once in a while you pick your car in a good photo and it's like, oh, it looks so good. So in terms of car pornography and really loving the cars, it is pretty cool. Not a lot of people use it, but the same as the livery. Some people don't care, and like me, when you start a livery, you can just be spending 3 hours making the livery. And also they added to the circuit experience, they added Monza. So not 100% anymore. Need to finish that. That's not a big deal, I think. And they added some new races. The beginner league has new races, and Stars and Stripes races at the nice amateur, new Clubman races, and Vision GT Sport races. And new one, presumably. Oh, 2 new races, so it's even more. Whew! Got a lot of shit to do. I was almost done with the races. Only needed to do 1 more endurance race. And then, what? I just did this one yesterday, and now, they just added a 30 lap race. Come on. Never make it. Anyways, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm gonna make it 2 separate videos. One with like everything that's new in the update, and I need to show you guys one more thing. Just pick a time trial, doesn't matter. Have they changed the layouts of the tracks? It's bigger, right? This is not how it was. Oh, you can now click the track and then go through the separate layouts. Okay, because Blue Moon Bay has added some sections inside the track sections, which is pretty cool, and I'm curious of how they drift. So yeah, I'm gonna leave this video here. In the next video I'm gonna take all the new cars out for a spin, try the new track layouts, and after that try them out on some older tracks or more familiar tracks. So yeah. So for this video I want to thank each and everyone for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks. Peace.